Hello, good morning, Miss Asliza. Today I, Logishwari Horiswaran, along with Katyani Ravichandran, will be presenting case study 2, which we are required to do slides and do presentation regarding the question that they given. So we were required to create a device which is wearable, and we were also entitled to present regarding the work that we have done. So without wasting any time, let's start. So the ware that we have created is glassware. It's a glassware. So in this machine of producing ubiquitous computer, so this glass displays information to the wearer using a head-up display. Wearers communicate with the internet via natural language voice commands. So which means the wear doesn't need there's no it is unnecessary to have a different language in order to translate, which means like when we're typing in a computer, we do have to change it to the machine language in order to computer to understand. But in this case, it doesn't need the kind of comments or anything. Whatever we talk, it can simply just understand and just provide what we need actually. So this class is a wearable voice and motion control Android device that resembles a pair of eyeglasses, and display information directly in the user's field of vision, which means it won't be the display, it won't be showing any other place. It will be showing in front, just in front of your eyes. It doesn't have a very big image or anything, just small and nice. So this class offers an augmented reality experience by using visual, audio, and locator based inputs to provide relevant information. For example, after entering a airport, a user could automatically receive flight status information, so they don't have to take their phone to check it or anything. They just have to click on with their eyesight. They just have to click it on it, and they will receive the information they needed, like such as I mentioned just now, like receiving the flight status information. So let us see how does this glass works. So this glass operating system is based on version of Android. So this always can run application visualization tools called glassware and optimized for the device. So what this glassware use is allows the device to deliver an app to the user instead of full desktop. So the glasses have built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity and a camera for taking photographs and videos. So we don't really have to take out our iPad, our phone just to take. Whenever we see something, if we like it, we just have to click it on the the glassware, and it will automatically take pictures, which is very inconvenient for the users. So this smart iOS uses motion and voice recognition to process comments from the wearer. So which means like if I'm the owner, and of course our safety is the priority for the users. So like if I'm the user, it will recognize first whether am I the owner of the wear or not, because it can expose many it can be exposed to many security problems if it doesn't recognize. And also in this case, voice recognition is also what I meant was like we don't really have to type, we don't really have to like, when even though it's a convenient, but we don't really have to we don't really have to like be searching with our visions or anything. We just have to tell, and it will automatically expose to the our vision actually. So to provide the requested information, the device relies on sending small packages of information straight to the wearer through a microprojector. Using a private channel of communication, they can be only accessed by the user system to display images on the lens, allowing wearers to view the image in true colors. FCS refers to a color television system that transmitted the primary color information in continuous images and then relies on humans' vision and perception to collect the information into a color picture. For your information, LCOS is a form of video display technology, which I feel it will be very convenient for the user also. So Let us discuss regarding the features of this wear actually. So first of all, it also has this touchpad function. So a touchpad similar to the one on a laptop is located on the side of the glass actually. It allows users to control the device by swiping through a timeline like interface display on the screen. So which means like sliding backwards shows current events such as weather, and sliding forward shows past events such as phone calls, photos, and circle updates. And secondly, it also has this camera feature. So this glass has the ability to take 5 MB photo and record 720p HD video. So it is pretty convenient. And then third feature will be display. So the Explorer version of glass uses a liquid crystal on a silicon based on LCOS chip from Himax. So fifth sequential color system, LED illuminated display. The display LED image is a p-polarized and shines through the incoupling polarization beam splitter. So it reflects the culminating light another 45 degree and into the very eye. So this feature of glass is the tiny semi-transparent screen located on the upper right hand side of the glass, and it also has other features which also will be supporting this glass actually. First of all, the ability to take pictures and videos exactly what the user sees through the hangouts. And as I mentioned just now when I mentioned regarding the camera, so this option to use this camera is it also has the option to use Google engine through the glasses using Wi-Fi or smartphone data connection. Because it also has a Wi-Fi and hotspot connecting device on the wear actually. So it also have the ability to have translation stream straight to the wearer through this thing. So whenever we go to a new place when we don't understand language or we want to translate a language that is speaking to their language, we can easily just talk and it will expose to our vision, which is it will be very convenient when we are traveling also. So the reminders to complete certain chores or tasks with an added visual aspect that will prompt a notification to appear on the user's screen every time they look at the particular object. And the ability to synchronize the glasses to calendars stored on phones or computer in order to receive reminder of events and meetings. Support both voice and video calls. In the video calls where they can show the other activity exactly what they're looking instead of talking face to face. The ability to answer emails and text messages using voice detection, and collaboration with Google Maps to provide step-by-step direction with a map display on the screen. This feature I think it's quite easy for the user because other than we're taking vehicles, sometimes when we're walking we don't know the way. It will be very easy, like instead of seeing and walking looking at the road, it's just when we just have to focus on our road. If, and then the other part of the eye is show where we have to turn left, where we have to turn right, and it will be very safe also. And the ability to respond to facial and head movement, such as allowing the user to tilt their head to scroll through a page or operate the device with the eye movement. So when we tilt our head, it will be very easy for them instead of taking their hand and they have to press one by one. Instead of doing that, they just have to tilt their eye or just have to press or any features. You can just choose any features on the eye just by their eyesight actually, eye movement actually. Then let us see the universal design principle, which we were required to discuss three principles. So the first principle that we used was equitable use. The device is usable and marketable to people with diverse abilities, which means This wear doesn't need any requirements to use, age requirements, or any requirements to use. As long you can understand the concept, you are fine to use it. And I believe that it be very fast selling in the market also. So what I mean by diverse ability is when we're using it, it will minimize our action, and if we can actually save our effort and save our energy also. So the next principle that we have choose is simple and intuitive use. Use of this design is easy to understand regardless of the user's experience, knowledge, language skills, or current concentration level, which means like even though you never used this eyewear before this, but when you start to use this, you'll be fine. You wouldn't be find yourself in a very critical situation or very crisis situation, because it is something you can in the beginning when you open the where actually it will show the directions of how to use. It will show everything step by step, like as though we download install a new app. It will show step by step for the first few days. The same concept will goes to it also. It gonna show step by step what you should do, where you have to click, if you want to capture, where do you have to move your eye and everything. Next is perceptible information, which means the design communication information effectively to the user regardless of ambient condition of the user's sensory abilities. First of all, the eyesight will be protected, and then when you're using it, like the colors will be adaptable to the environment also. So like when you're in a dark place, it will automatically turn on your eye safety mode and everything. And then when sensory abilities is what I meant by like eye movement and visual actually. Sorry, when you're talking, it will recognize what, or it can recognize your voice, and it will provide what you need actually. So that was the thing that I meant by perceptible information. So that's all for me now. Thank you very much, Juan Hasdina, for listening to my explanation.
Good morning, ma'am. Today I present advantage and disadvantage. Advantage is users can easy and messages, show text messages and emails. People who are active and use apps such as Strava, RunCycle, GoalSite, and Google Maps are especially at risk. This imaging device can be operated using either voice commands and small and gesture by providing users with a warranty option and with a high quality camera and video capabilities. Next disadvantage: get distracted while walking or driving and may have an accident. Continuously wearing a phone next to your brain will damage to brain cells through the Google when you smartphone and vice versa. Next conclusion: Google Glass is a lightweight and free device that should be worn as eyeglasses. It is not face-changing challenge to technology. Unlike smartphones or tablets, you do not require putting in one end of your pocket all the time. Your eyes and voice is enough the operator all the way.